Key questions right there raised by Bentura Kwamboka. We hope we get answers. Now, to matters safety recommendations and whether they were implemented across board, that is a question that has sparked a hot debate, as many task forces formed after school tragedies have repeatedly issued reports whose implementation remains unclear. Over the years, successive investigations have produced similar proposals aimed at improving safety, discipline, and governance in schools. From infrastructure upgrades to post- and Arasha fire audits, the recommendations reflect a system under pressure to prevent avoidable tragedies and restore public confidence. Ann Musungu with the details.
The incident at Utumishi Girls Academy has reignited debate on the actual recommendations issued after multiple task forces formed in response to school tragedies. Over the years, these committees have conducted extensive investigations and produced detailed proposals aimed at improving safety, strengthening discipline, and enhancing overall school management across learning institutions nationwide. The task forces have consistently reaffirmed earlier safety, especially those in the 2008 Safety Standard Manual. This emphasized strengthened enforcement, improved compliance, and urgent reforms to safeguard learners and enhance institutional accountability across all schools. Infrastructure requirements stressed safe evacuation and reduced risk exposure. All classrooms must have outward opening doors and windows without permanent grills. Dormitories should ensure beds spaced 1.2 meters apart with 1.2 meter central aisle and corridors at least 2 meters wide to allow smooth movement during emergency and evacuation.
They are also practical. They include the infrastructure standards. They include environment where learning can take place. They include the clarity and the rigor with which even accommodation areas are inspected. The food areas are inspected. Those constitute quality.
Health, hygiene, and student welfare measures are also central. Schools to guarantee clean water, proper sanitation, and ventilated, gender-separated toilets. Food handlers require medical certification and hygiene compliance. Institutions must also maintain disaster committees, protect learners from abuse, prevent drug misuse, and secure school perimeters against external threats. A report of the Departmental Committee on Education on Student Unrest recommended banning joint district mock examinations by the Ministry of Education to reduce student stress. It further proposes strict school fees guidelines to prevent illegal levies. They also called for examination calendar to be revised for national exams to be held when other learners are on break, ensuring better coordination and reduced disruption. Also for suspension of school ranking to curb examination cheating and recommend prosecution of students involved in serious crimes or destruction of school property. Additionally, it proposed inclusion of mobile phone ban policy, hiring full-time professional counselors without teaching loads, abolishing bars and kiosks near schools, and restricting boarding primary school children aged 11 and above. Following the Endarasha dormitory fire, additional recommendations were introduced to strengthen school safety nationwide. This included nationwide audits for both public and private boarding schools to assess compliance with safety standards, structural integrity, and fire prevention system. The measures further called for strict action against dormitory overcrowding, ensuring proper bed spacing, and unobstructed accessible emergency exits. And Musungu, KTN, Nairobi.
Well, that's some of the issues we'll be conversing